How can you save dashcam footage instantly without even touching the screen? How can your Tesla park itself with pinpoint precision, even in tight spots? These are 15 Tesla hidden features you'll actually care about. First up, at number 15, auto-cancel turn signals. Let's start with a feature that's more practical than you might think. Have you ever changed lanes and forgotten to turn off your signal, leading to that annoying blinking for miles? Tesla has a fix for that. But how does it work exactly? The smart sensors detect when you've completed a maneuver, whether it's changing lanes or making a turn, and automatically cancels the signal for you. Now you might ask, what if the sensors get it wrong and cancel too early? Don't worry, the system is designed to ensure that your signal only deactivates when it's absolutely safe, meaning it won't leave you high and dry mid-turn. This simple feature might seem small, but it keeps you focused on driving rather than fiddling with the turn signal switch. Once you start using it, you'll wonder why every car doesn't have this feature. Speaking of important features, check out number 14, Tesla's unique dashcam footage. This is Tesla's Dashcam on honk feature. So how does it work? Whenever you honk your horn, the dashcam will automatically save the last few minutes of footage. No need to fiddle with the touchscreen or take your hands off the wheel. It's quick, simple, and could be a lifesaver in situations where you need instant footage, like an accident or someone cutting you off. To enable this, go into your safety settings, select Dashcam on honk, and you're all set. Why is this so useful? Well, think about it. In a high-stress moment, the last thing you want to do is fiddle with controls. With this feature, all you have to do is honk, and you've captured the footage. It's effortless and designed to keep you safe without distractions. Number 13. Tesla's Parking Assist just got a significant upgrade with Tesla Vision. But what makes this feature different from traditional parking sensors? Instead of using ultrasonic sensors, Tesla Vision relies on cameras to give you a 360-degree view of your surroundings, which makes parking a breeze. You might wonder, can it really handle tight parking spaces? Absolutely. The cameras provide real-time data, and Tesla's algorithms ensure that your car parks itself with surgical precision, even in the tightest spots. All you have to do is slow down as you approach a parking space, let the car detect the available spots, choose one on your display, and hit start. Tesla does the rest. Ever worried about your car getting too close to other vehicles? The system is designed to be cautious, meaning it'll maneuver carefully, making sure it doesn't bump into anything. You'll see this feature shine, especially in busy parking lots where space is limited. What hidden Tesla feature is your favorite so far? Let us know in the comments below. Next up, at number 12, a secret scroll feature. You know that scroll wheel on your steering wheel? It's not just for volume control. Tesla's left scroll wheel is fully customizable, giving you control over various functions without ever taking your hands off the wheel. But how customizable is it, you ask? The answer? Very. You can program it to do things like save dashcam footage, change your acceleration mode, adjust the climate control, or even switch on your dome lights. Want to adjust the fan speed while driving? Just a quick scroll and you're there. Head into your display settings and you'll find options to assign different functions to the scroll wheel based on your preference. Why does this matter? It's all about making your drive as distraction-free as possible. Instead of searching through menus or touching the screen, you can control essential functions with a simple scroll or press of a button. It's one of those features you don't know you need until you start using it. At number 11, we have a feature that's unofficial, CarPlay. So how do you get CarPlay in your Tesla? It's all thanks to a third-party device from a company called CarlinKit. This plug-and-play solution tricks your Tesla into thinking it's connected to a CarPlay receiver by running it through the car's browser. All your favorite apps like Spotify, Maps, and Messages can now be accessed on your Tesla's screen. But why isn't this official? Tesla has its own ecosystem and prefers to keep everything in-house. However, if you're someone who loves the seamless integration of CarPlay, this easy solution lets you have the best of both worlds. It's perfect for those who crave more app functionality in their Tesla without a lot of complicated setup. Next, at number 10, we've got the trip progress bar. Do you ever go on a long road trip and wonder, how much farther do I have to go? Tesla's trip progress bar is here to help. This hidden feature gives you a visual representation of your journey right on your screen, tracking how far you've gone and how much further you need to travel. But what makes this different from the usual navigation display? The progress bar gives you real-time updates based on road conditions, traffic, and even charging stops. It adjusts dynamically to show where you are on your route and whether any delays will affect your estimated arrival time. Is it easy to miss? It can be, but once you enable online routing in your settings, the trip progress bar will appear automatically whenever you enter a destination. It's perfect for road trips when you want a quick glance at your journey without having to dig into menus or check your phone. Can't forget to mention number 9, the speed camera alert. Ever been caught off guard by a speed camera? Tesla's speed camera chime feature is designed to prevent just that. The system alerts you when you're approaching a known speed camera, giving you time to slow down and avoid any unwanted fines. But can it detect all speed cameras? Well, it relies on mapped data. So if a speed camera is already in Tesla's database, you'll be alerted. While it doesn't catch hidden cameras for ones that have just been installed, it's still a great tool for those longer drives where you're not familiar with the local roads. This feature is particularly useful in urban areas where speed cameras are common. It's just another example of how Tesla helps you stay one step ahead on the road. Number 8. Remote control via Tesla app. The Tesla app is more than just a key for your car. It's a remote control for almost everything. Need to precondition the cabin on a hot day? Done. Forgot to lock the doors? Lock them with a tap. You can even open the frunk or honk the horn, all from your phone. You might be thinking, what if I forget to do something after parking? With the Tesla app, there's no longer a worry. It'll send you notifications reminding you to lock the doors, charge the battery, or start the climate control. It's like having your Tesla in your pocket, even when you're miles away. Is it easy to use? Absolutely. The app is designed to be user-friendly, and the real-time feedback you get makes it feel like you're interacting with the car directly, even when you're not nearby. Also, number 7 is a windshield wiper speed control at high speeds. Here's a feature for those rainy days. Ever been driving over 60 miles per hour in heavy rain and noticed the wipers struggling to keep up? Tesla has a quick solution. By pressing the steering wheel button, you can instantly speed up the wipers without taking your hands off the wheel. Why is this necessary? At high speeds, rain hits your windshield faster, and having control over your wipers without navigating through menus makes your drive a whole lot safer. It's one of those small details that make Tesla's focus on safety stand out. At number 6, we have a feature that's very useful for new drivers: Auto Shift out of park. The Auto Shift feature in the refreshed Model 3 is all about convenience. Tesla has developed a system that predicts whether you want to drive forward or reverse based on how you parked. But can it misjudge which direction I want to go? While it's not perfect, it's designed to work in the majority of cases. And if it ever makes a mistake, you can manually override it with a quick swipe on the screen. Why does this matter? It's all about making your driving experience smoother. Instead of shifting manually, Tesla tries to do the thinking for you, especially in low-speed parking lot scenarios. It's one of those features that once you get used to, you'll start relying on more and more. Now we're down to the last 5, starting with Sentry mode with live cameras. Sentry mode has become a famous feature for Tesla owners. But did you know you can access your car's live cameras from your phone? How does this help? You could be parking your Tesla in a busy parking lot and wanting to check on it without leaving the store. With the Tesla app, you can view live camera feeds from multiple angles around your car, all in real time. This level of remote monitoring is like having a personal security guard for your vehicle. It gives you peace of mind, especially if you park in areas where theft or vandalism is a concern. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment below. Number 4. Tesla Theater, but you can also minimize while playing. Ever been charging your Tesla while watching a movie but needed to check something like the AC or battery status? Tesla's latest update now lets you minimize the Tesla Theater screen without closing the video. Why would I need this? It's all about multitasking. You can watch Netflix or YouTube while simultaneously adjusting your climate control or checking on charging progress. It's one of those quality of life updates that seems small but can make your experience so much more enjoyable. With this, Tesla has essentially made its entertainment system feel like using your phone or tablet. Then there's this top secret at number 3, 5th icon on Tesla App Dock. Most Tesla drivers know about the customizable icons at the bottom of the touchscreen. But did you know you can add a 5th icon to the row? How do I do that? Simply press and hold any of the icons until they start to wiggle. Then drag the new icon all the way to the far right. When it highlights in gray, drop it, and there you have it, 5 icons. Why is this useful? You can have quick access to features like your frunk, trunk, defrost, or even your Tesla's built-in fart sound feature. It's a small touch, but one that gives you even more control over your Tesla's interface. Now at number 2, regenerative braking for one-pedal driving. One-pedal driving is one of the standout features of Tesla vehicles, thanks to regenerative braking. But how does it work? And why is it so great? When you lift off the accelerator, the car uses that kinetic energy to recharge the battery, slowing down the car without needing to press the brake. Does it take time to get used to? Sure, at first it might feel a bit different, but after a few days, you'll wonder how you ever drove without it. This not only extends your range, but also reduces brake wear, making it a win-win feature for any Tesla owner. Finally, at number 1, we've got the Secret Service Menu feature. For those who love to tinker with settings, the Secret Service menu in your Tesla offers a treasure trove of information. To access it, go to the software section, long press the car's model name, and enter the code SERVICE. You'll now have access to diagnostic information, odometer readings, and more. But is it safe to mess with these settings? Only if you know what you're doing. This menu is mainly for technicians, so proceed with caution. But it's a great way to get a deeper look at how your car is performing. And there you have it, 15 Tesla hidden features you'll actually care about. From parking effortlessly to saving dashcam footage with a honk. These are the features that will make your Tesla experience smoother, safer, and more enjoyable. If you learned a lot from this video, make sure to click on the next one for more information on how to make your Tesla battery last longer.